Peace, y'all, and welcome back to Reels with Rukiya. And guess what? You've guessed it. I'm Rukiya. I know. I've been gone for a minute, but now she back with the jump off. So, listen, I have this plan, right, to be more consistent with posting videos. Let me give you my disclaimer real quick. Y'all finna get into these bloopers. I am not finna sit up here and record a video 500 times trying to make it perfect. I need to learn to become more comfortable with this camera, and y'all finna get what it is, because I'm not finna be up all night trying to edit, splice a video, 2-3 videos, trying to make it one video. I'm not tonight. I got too much stuff to do. All right, so now that we have that out the way, how you doing? I shouldn't say that. Shout out to Wendy. How you doing? It's gonna stay in this video. Forget that. I'll do better next time. But anyway, let's talk about this condition called agoraphobia. So agoraphobia, in short, in my own words, is a condition that some people actually have where they don't feel safe in open spaces. They don't feel secure. They feel more secure and more safe in controlled spaces, i.e. home. So in this movie called Intruders, which is the movie that I'll be reviewing, it's called Intruders. I'm going to leave a picture up somewhere so that you'll know exactly which one I'm talking about, because there's a ton of movies called Intruders. This particular movie, the star of the show, her name is Anna. Anna's brother dies early on in the show. The movie does not state, is not very clear where they get all this money from, honey. She's loaded. So her agoraphobia consists of her not wanting to leave the house. People bring her food. People make sure that she's safe, that she's okay, make sure that her needs are met because they know about Anna's condition, right? So the one guy who brings her food, they low-key crushing on each other. I like it, right? So anyway, he seemed to be very concerned when Anna lost her brother. So Anna just pretty much offered him like a ton of money. He declined the money, which made Anna even more, impressed that he didn't take the money. But he goes and runs his mouth to his friends, who in exchange was like, oh yeah, well, let me find out. So a trio of intruders break into Anna's house on the day of her brother's funeral. But because of her agoraphobia, she didn't go to the funeral. She really tried to leave the house, but she just couldn't. Like, her anxiety is like through the roof when it's time to step foot outside of her door. So the intruders were in for a rude awakening when they saw that Anna was still there. They didn't know about her condition. So things kind of turned. What they thought would be a quick, let's get in, let's get out with the money, grab the cash and go, grab the guap and go. In my mind, I'm a rapper, but I'm not a rapper. Anyway, so what I love about this movie, and I can't say that all people with agoraphobia does this, but I would imagine if I was afraid to leave my home, my house would be booby-trapped to the fullest. Home Alone wouldn't have nothing on me, Craig. You know what I'm saying? And Anna was that girl. She was like, look, I'm not going to leave the house. My house is my safe haven. But if you ever felt the need to come up in here, I got you. And that's exactly what happened. It did not take long to go left, right? Pause. What I love most about this movie is that it didn't take long to set up the story. The first 10 minutes, it's like, okay, the brother's sick, the brother dies, she has a lot of money, right? After that, it's like 10. All right, so back to the story, right? The intruders come in. They're surprised that Anna's there. There were a few opportunities where Anna could have just walked out the house. They didn't want Anna. They wanted the money. So there was a moment where one of the intruders was like, wait, why didn't you, like, she's sitting on the sofa looking outside, like, clearly they're dangerous, armed and dangerous. And they're like, what the fuck, why she's just sitting here? Like, what's going on with Anna? And so one dude just tried to throw her out the door at one point. I think she told him that she couldn't leave the house because of her agoraphobia. And he didn't believe her. And like the meltdown that she had when she was on the porch was bananas. Anyway, so she ends up back in the house and she starts to hide. In the beginning, Anna was nervous because they caught her off guard. She didn't see the people coming. But once it kind of set in that, okay, just got real, it didn't take long before the intruders became the victims. And that's when the movie just is like very suspenseful. It just keeps going, right? It keeps you on your toes, even though it took me about a week to watch it, only because I be tired. I'm tired. Because I work. Chasing a baggy bag. I ain't got time. Because it rhymes. Right. Because it rhymes. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm sorry. So anyway, Anna gave these intruders a run for their money, honey. And I loved it. Baby, listen, she caught me off guard with a whole lot of stuff, but y'all need to run on down to Amazon Prime. It's included in the membership, so you don't have to pay anything extra to watch, which we love. And it's called Intruders, y'all. Go check out Anna do her thing, right? All right, so that's Intruders. I also want to start this thing. Well, it's always been a plan. I just never implemented it. And it's called Rated R. R being for Rukiya. Rated R meaning Rukiya's pick of the week, right? My pick of the week comes from Netflix. It's this miniseries called Behind Her Eyes. Now, I watched Behind Her Eyes over a month or so ago. And the only reason why I didn't do a review was because I wasn't doing reviews then. And my goal is, if I ever do a miniseries, and I'm sure I will soon, I want to do a review after every episode. And because I didn't do that, I don't remember each episode in like detail. I just can't recall everything. But I just know as a whole, Behind Her Eyes is like popping. You gotta go see Behind Her Eyes. Anybody who I recommended that show to loved it, darling. It only takes you one episode to kind of set up the story. After that, it's everything. But it is one of those shows to where if I say anything, I'm saying too much. But I will say this. When you think you know, just know that you don't know. And that's that. So that's called Behind Her Eyes. I'll leave a photo somewhere here so you'll know which one it is. And also another recommendation that I have that's a miniseries on Netflix is The Queen's Gambit. I didn't think that would be something I was into, but everybody who took the time to watch it actually loved it. I think that is based on true events. So there you go. You have The Queen's Gambit, which I recommend, and Rukiya's pick of the week, Rated R, is going to be Behind Her Eyes. Both of those are on Netflix. And also, my recommendation for a movie this weekend is going to be Intruders. You can find it on Amazon Prime. And before you go, please make sure to like and subscribe. I don't have a notification bell yet. I don't know if that's because I only got like 16 subscribers, but don't come for me. Don't come for me. Like and subscribe. And one of these days, I guess when I get my subscribers up, I'll get a notification bell. I guess they said you ain't got nothing but 3 videos. What is there to notify the people of? Don't worry about that. I'm working on it. Okay? Also, y'all, get familiar, get comfortable, become acquainted with my channel. I kept saying page in my last video. I ain't finna keep making these videos. Y'all know what I mean, my channel, because I really want this to become the spot that you come to see exactly what it is that you want to watch. I know that when you're searching on Amazon Prime and Netflix and when you're scrolling through your TV guide, they have trailers and they have descriptions, but sometimes they just don't give enough. You know what I mean? But make this the spot that you come to when you're chilling with bae, your husband, your wife, your children, your parents, or just by yourself with whomever, whatever, however, whatever. And you like, you know what? Ain't nothing really good on TV. I don't know. I don't want to spend 15, 20 minutes watching this. And it's not what I want. Run on down to Reels with Rukiya and see what the doll has to say. I'm telling you, I do not recommend trash. My last video was about the girl in the basement. I saw a trailer for this movie called The Girl in the Box, and it's also based on a true story. Stay tuned. I think I might Which one am I watching on? I think I might go on over to Amazon Prime and watch that and be right back. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down that road and back again. Anyway, thank you for being a real one. Peace, y'all.